Yo, what's up, man? So we have a question right here. So the question says, suppose U, V, and W are vectors in R3, means in 3 dimension, such that U times V means they cross 2 vector. They take U cross V, and U means if you have a U, W, and V, and then you cross U and V, it must be equal, should be equal to U cross V. So just quickly, man, if you use a common sense, look, for these to be equal, means by any means this V and W must be equal. Roughly, just by thinking quickly, you know what I'm saying? Because look, man, if somebody can say X times Y and then X times Z, if these two they're gonna be equal by any means, excuse me, let me write bigger. If somebody say X times H equal to X times P, what does that mean? For them to be equal by any means, H must be equal to P. I mean, that's a common sense. So roughly or quickly, for look, this V and W must be equal by any means. So I'm saying it must be equal for these two vectors to be equal. So what we're going to do first and foremost, before we start a V and W, we got to be equal. Let's just start to cross now. So I'm going to raise this. So I'm going to say, because we need to show it. So I'm going to say let. So I'm going to let U equal to U1, because remember this is 3 dimension. By any means it has to be U1, U2, and U3. U1, U2, and U3. And V vector equal to V1, V2, and V3. So let's start a cross face. And then you finish, we're gonna go for the next one. So let's start a cross. So let's go. This is how you cross vector, right? So you have vector U, cross vector V. This is how you cross. Okay, so we're gonna say U write I, J, and K. And then after that, you're gonna write your face vector because they say U cross V. So you're gonna start with U, which is going to be U1, components of this vector U, of vector U and U3. And you go for the second one, which is going to be V1, because they say U cross V. U1, V2, and V3. So this is how you're going to cross, man. This is how you cross. Is easy. The cross vector is easy, man. So I'm saying, can everybody see that? This is V1, V2, and V3. If you cannot see, I'll try to move a little bit so I can see. See? V1, V2, and V3. Can you see that? V1, V2, and V3. There's a little light, but don't worry about it. I'm saying I hope you can see. So what we're going to do now, we're going to cross this vector. So this is how you cross, man, crossing the vector. You're going to say, you're going to start to cross now. So let's cross the vector. So say cross, you start with I. Now what I'm going to do here, man, because it's not going to be visible clearly. So let me do this. Okay, to cross the vector now, we're going to say, okay, let's cross the vector. You're going to say, okay, start with I. When you start with I, look, this is what we need. So we don't need this, you don't need this. So you're going to have to multiply this. So if you start with I, you're going to say, okay, multiply by the determinant. Now, when you start with I, you don't need this, you don't need this and this, so you take this. So right here, U2, V2, and U3, and V3. For the second vector, always negative, which is J. So always the second one is negative. Okay, let me explain to you what that means. Look, it doesn't matter how many in matrix you have. The first number always positive and the second always negative, and then like that. It doesn't matter how many. If it's 3 by 3, okay, if 3 by 3 is going to be like this, means you must have the positive, negative, positive. If it's 5, it's going to be negative, positive. It doesn't matter how many matrix it is. Plus, minus, plus. If 3 by 3, if it's 3 by 3, means you're going to stop here. It's going to be plus, it's going to be minus, this is going to be plus, minus, plus. So you must start with the plus, the other one is just follow. So this is minus, this plus. Plus, minus, minus, plus. But I start with the plus. So let's say 3 by 3, I'm going to start with the plus, minus, plus. Minus, plus, plus, minus. Minus, excuse me, plus. So like here, look, this is 3 by 3. Of course, this is going to be plus. That's why there was no need for me to write plus because it was plus. The second one always has to be negative. So negative, J, and then, excuse me. So I don't need this. So negative J, excuse me. So this negative J, since this is negative J, we're going to say, since this is negative J, and now, if you're looking for this, I don't need this, I don't need this. So I'll take this one, which is U1, V1, and I'll take, I don't need, because I'm looking for this, so you do, I'll take this, and this one. So U1, V1, and then U3, V3. Now we go for the last one, K. So K is positive, because that's the last one, positive K. So if I look for this, I don't need this, I don't need this. Means I'm going to need U1, U2, V1, V2. So we can do no modification. So I'll take my blackboard back here saying, you know modification. So let's do no modification. So I'm going to say this equal to, look, you have an I, so multiply. U2 times V3, U2 times V3 is going to be U2 V3 minus U3 V2. Now we go for the second one. This is J. So you do the same thing. You want V3, you multiply this minus this. You multiply this and then you minus the other one. You want V3 minus U3 V1. The last one, bracket K. You want V1 is you multiply here. You want V2 minus U2 V1. So that's it done, man. So for the first part, so take the black one back, isn't it? Excuse me. So this one is U times V, means U vector cross V. So I'm going to do the same thing, but now, excuse me, I have to go to the right hand side. So this is the left hand side. So I'll say V was left hand side. So it's okay, it hold for left hand side. So left hand side, it hold. Hold. Okay, now we're going to go for the right hand side, man. So we're going to do the same game right hand side. So let's see how we can do right hand side. So we're going to say, okay, what right hand side? So for right hand side, we're going to do the same thing. But what right hand side is U cross W. So what does that mean? This MSA, what is U? So U is like U1, U2, U3. Cross like multiply. Multiply W. So W is like W1, W2, W3. So this is what we're going to do. We do the same game how we did there. So we say U cross W equal IJK. Alright, so what is IJK? So use U1, U2, and U3, W, W1, W2, and W3. So we're going to do the same game here. Let's multiply. So we're going to say this is MSA, excuse me, this is MSA U times W. I think I can do here. This MSA, you start with I. So if you're looking for I, you don't need this, you don't need this. So it's going to be U2, W2, W2, U3, W3. Now we go for the next one. J. J is negative, just like I showed before. J is negative, so it's going to be minus J. And then write this, means if you look for this, if you start for J, means you don't need this, you don't need this. So you want W1, W1, and U3, W3. Okay, the last one, which is going to be positive chi. Okay, so for chi, means if for this one of chi, I don't need this, I don't need this. So it's going to be U1, W1, U2, W2. Okay, so now let's continue. So now if you cross these two, you're going to get, it's going to be I, U2 times W3, U2 times W3 is going to be U2, W3 minus U3, W2. Minus, excuse me, W2. Minus, so now this is going to be J here. U1, W3, U1, W3, U1, W3, minus U3, W1. Bracket. The last one is chi. Okay, let's just finish this. U1, W3, minus U2, W1. Okay, so even right hand side also hold, but we're going to have to taste. So even right hand side hold as well. So now let's test to see if it's true. So we're going to have to pick the coordinates, but for those coordinates, like I say, look here, man. If we U times V, excuse me. If this U times V, okay, U and U. If you multiply by V and you multiply by U by enemies, these one V and W must be equal for them to be equal. Should I say again? Okay, look. If somebody say 2 times X, it must be equal to 2 times Y. What that mean? For them to be equal means this X and Y must be equal. Like that's a normal common sense. Look, even you cancel, X equal to Y. So for us to prove now, we're going to pick the letters and a value. So let's pick some values here and let's substitute to see if it's true or it's not true. So we're going to pick the value of U, for example. U, let's assume vector U, let's assume now. Vector U, so now we're going to assume our vector U equal let's pick a point 1, 2, 0. 1, 2, and 0. And vector v, 3, 2, 1. And v equal to 3, 2, and 1. But remember, v must be equal to w. So v must be equal to w. So vector w also, excuse me, vector w here, also we're going to say vector w, which is not there. So I'll say vector w, it must be equal to v, just like how we have seen, I'll just show you now. So now what we're going to do, we're going to substitute this vector here means u, w, and in left hand side in here, and right hand side. See what happened, and see what happened. No substitute now. So we're going to say, excuse me, for the left hand side means I'm going to substitute here. What is u2? Our u2 equal to 2 times, okay, so we're going to say this equal to, we want to see what's going to happen here, man. Okay, so u2, what is our u2? Our u2, so we're going to say I, let's say bracket I. So we're going to substitute all the value. What is our u2? u2 equal to 2. So we're going to say 2 times v3. What is our v3? v3 equal to 1, because v3 equal to 1. So 2 times 1, but we're going to say minus, means we're going to work it out this. u3, what is the u3? 0 times, what is v2? v2 equal to 2. So what happened? All these going to give us 2 times 0 is 2, 2 minus 0 is going to be 2, because it's going to be 2 minus 0 2. So here is going to be 2i, so this is going to be 2i. So I'm saying 2i, just a 2i. So here is going to be 2i. Okay, but make sure also you say that, right, in your solving, like let u equal to 1, 2, 3, v equal to 3, 2, 1, and w equal to 3. These w and v must be the same. Just like I say here, for them to be equal means these must be equal to down. So now we go minus. So we want to get these values. It's just because my blackboard is small, that's why. But you gotta say next to it, like here. Now we go. So now we go. Excuse me. u1. What is a u1? Our u1 equal to 1. Means here. v3. 1. So 1 times 1, and then minus. u3. What is a u3? 0. u3 equal to 0. Multiply is going to be 0 there. Times v1. What is a v1? v1 equal to 3. So this is going to be 1 minus 0. It's going to be equal to 1. So it's going to be 1 or j. Because this is j. This one. This is 1 times j. But you got to substitute and show. It's just because my space, like I say, is too small. That's why I couldn't show. But you got to show it, right? Okay, so now we go for the next one. u1. What is a u1? Or u1 equal to 1. So this one is done. u1 equal to 1. Multiply. v2. What is a v2? 2, because v2 equal to 2. Okay. Minus. u2. 2. Multiply. By v1. 3. So this is going to give us 2 minus 6 equal to negative 4. So this is going to be negative 4. So this is negative 4. Or in other way, sometimes, which is chi. Sometimes they write like this. If you don't want to write, like you can say 2 minus 1 and minus 4. So this is left hand side. So left hand side we got 2, negative 1, and minus 4. So we want to look for the right hand side. So for the right hand side, we're going to do the same game here. See? So we're going to have to substitute slowly now. See? So for right hand side, so left hand side, we see we got this one. See? For these coordinates that we have picked. So you must say let u equal to that one, and v and w. Now we're going to come and substitute here, man. So we're going to do the same game. So I'm saying, so let's start here, man. So I'm going to say, I'm going to raise this one. Do the same game. So we got u2. What is a u2? 2. Multiplied by w3. What is w3? w3 equal to 1. And let's say minus. u3. What is a u3? 0. Multiplied by w2. What is a w2? 2. So this is going to give us 2. So we get 2. But what? I. So 2i. So the first, you see, it gets similar. So the first one here is going to be 2i, means u times w. So I'll say, okay, let me just erase this one. So u cross W, it's going to be 2I. And you can see it start to get similar now. You see what I'm saying? So now we go for the next one. So for the next one, it means we're going to take U1. What is a U1? Okay, what is a U1, man? We can get U1. U1 equal to 1. U1 equal to 1. Multiply W3. What is a W3? W3 equal to 1. W, but this W3 is the last one. Equal to 1. Okay? Now we go minus. U3. What is a U3? Our U3 equal to 0. Multiply by W1. What is a W1 equal to 3? So this is going to give us 1. 1 minus 0 because it's going to be 1 times 1 and 1 minus 0 to 1. So this is going to be 1. So plus what? 1. But the second is J. So 1 is J. See, it gets similar. Come on, man. I think I made a mistake here. Excuse me. So we get 1 J. But remember here there's a negative outside. This is 1 J positive, but there's a negative here. See? So it's going to make it negative, which is similar now. It's going to be minus. Okay. Now we go for the last one. So for the last one, when you substitute, you're going to get the same, which is negative 4. But let me show you. So it's going to be plus chi. Okay, what is U1? Our U1 equal to 1. Multiply. W3, what is the W3 equal to? 1 minus. W3, excuse me, W3 equal to 1, yeah. U1 equal to 1, W3 equal to 1. Now we go minus. U2, what is the U2? U2 equal to 2. Okay, W1, what is the W1? Equal to 3. So this is going to give us 1 minus 6 equal to negative 5. I think I made a mistake here, excuse me, sorry. We say U1, W3, U1, W3. Let's see here. For the last one, it must be U1. Look, for the K, it must be U1, W2, not W3. This was wrong, my apologies. Because look, this is K. So I don't need this, U1 times W2. U1 times W2. U1 times, you can see here, U1 times W2. So this is W2, I was wrong. So I'm saying, so it must be U1. What is a U1? U1 equal to 1 times W2. U1 equal to 1 times W2. What is a W2? W2 equal to 2, yes, minus 6 now. So I'm saying which is going to be U2. What is a U2? U2 equal to 2. U2 equal to 2 times W1. What is a W1? A W1 equal to 3. Which is equal to negative 4. So it gives us what? Negative 4. So this is going to be negative what? Negative 4 for the last one. So this is going to be negative 4. It's going to be negative 4K. So finally, you see the same. It's like say 2, negative 1 and negative 4, which is left hand side equal to the right hand side. So it hold. So I'm saying, so for the first part we have proved this is true. So now we want to come and prove here using the same coordinate. You know what I'm saying? So for the first part here we have proved that U cross V equal to U cross W. We're done already. So I'm going to raise this party so we can prove the second part by just substituting. You know what I'm saying? So that one is done, man. So I'm going to just erase because we have already proved it, man. You can see. Okay? So let me just erase this because we don't need this part here, man. But we know our U. Okay, we know U, V, and W. The coordinates that you like. No problem. We're going to substitute. I remember that. Okay, so the first part is whole already. Like, it's whole. So we're going to say, but we remember our U, it was U equal to 1, 2, and 0, 1, 2, and 0, the one we let, and W equal to 3, 2, and 1, 3, 2, and 1, and we say U, V, and W. Our U and now U and V we say they're equal, which also is, no, man. V and W are equal. My apologies. V and W are equal. So our V and W are equal. 3, 2, and 1 means we say these two are equal. This and this are equal. Why? Because like I say here, U times W, U times W means this must be equal. So now we're gonna come and substitute here to prove, see if it's true for what we did. It's easy. So let's prove it, man. So we're gonna say, okay. We got it. We know you too. So it's okay. Substitute into here. Let's substitute now, man. What is U2? We know U2. U2 equal to 2. See? So U2 equal to 2 Okay, times. Okay, V3, what is a V3? V3 equal to 1 minus V2, what is a V2? V2 equal to 2 times U3, what is a U3 equal to 0? Okay, so this is left hand side. So we want to see if it's equal to the right hand side. Okay, right hand side, U2, what is a U2? U2 equal to 2 times W3, what is W3? W3 equal to 1 minus W2, what is a W2 equal to 2 times U3, what is a U3? U3 equal to 0. So now this is going to be equal to 2 minus 0, left hand side, and we see, oh yeah, it's true, man. Okay, so 2 equal to 2. Since left hand side, excuse me, let me do this so that you can see there, man. You need to see something. So since left hand side equal to the right hand side, since left hand side equal to the right hand side, since left hand side equal to the right hand side, and then proved it. How proved it? Proved it. Easy, man. So this is how you do this question, man. If you get confused or probably cannot see, you're having a problem, always you can leave a comment, let me know. I don't have a problem. The reason why I'm doing these just for you guys, man. You see what I'm saying? So leave a comment and subscribe, share with a lot of people, man. It's your boy again, man. And probably let me know. So if you didn't see the question clearly, please let me know, man. I'm always here just to support you, man. You see what I'm saying? To show love and support. Share with a lot of people as much as I can, man. Peace and love, man. I love you guys.